Right guys, it's Monday at time, so welcome back to the channel. Okay guys, so we're going to jump straight back in here. I'm just going to show you what I've got and why I was delayed and stuff. So, got the old clutch out, got the old clutch plates. Now, that's a solid plate. What I've got in this box is a sprung hub, so basically the springs over here. That's going to do is it's going to give me a bit more give in the drivetrain, a bit more shock absorption, and hopefully not shock the drivetrain too much. But what I was actually waiting for was having the flywheel reconditioned and machined, so they had to take some of the meat out of the surface, and they had to actually take some out of here to clear the springs, and then drop the side hat and everything. So that's all done. Basically ready to get the flywheel back on and stuff. And what I have had to do here too, I've had to take the flywheel bolts and just take the nib off of the end of those. So those are all done. Got all that up together. So that's probably the first thing you're going to see put on. So let's try and get that in. Right guys, we're in the garage here. Got the RS gearbox picked up here. Well, it's actually a Focus gearbox with RS internals. Over there is the crown wheel. It's got no diff in it because obviously the diff was robbed out of this one because it's got an LSD from factory. But I don't need any of that because I need the four-wheel drive diff out of here. So I've got that for free. And it's all looking good. There is a little bit of wear, which is absolutely fine. I was just comparing the gear, the thickness of the cogs, and it does look like these are thicker gears than the Focus ST ones. Like this gear and this gear down at the bottom seem to have thicker teeth, but I mean, yeah, I'm just hoping that because it'll have the same ratios as the Focus ST pretty much. I'm pretty much guaranteed that. So I'm hoping the shorter ratios will help with that. So what I'm going to do, what I've already been doing over there, I've pulled the top cap off of the off of the four-wheel drive gearbox, cleaning that out because this thing is absolutely filthy. It's full of diesel and it's horrible. So I'm going to pull all the gears out of that, clean out the casing, clean out these gear stacks, get it all re-oiled, get it all built back together and into that one. So it's going to take me some time, but I'll catch you up once I am a bit further along. And we're back again. So everything's cleaned up. This is the XC60 case. Cleaned up all the gears. I've lubed everything down and got everything in. The top casing is over there. So I'm pretty much ready to put some sealants around it, run the bit of sealants around it, and then flop it back on. And then that's the gearbox done finally. So I'm not going to show you and bother you with that. So I'll get it done and I'll see you once it's done. Alright, so we are here. We've got to the stage where I have cleaned everything out, made sure everything's as nice as it can be, cleaned all the gears off, made sure everything's fine, tapped a couple of holes because the casing for the XC60 doesn't have one hole at the back that mounts. I was using a smaller fastener, but now I'm using a big one. Bunch of stuff, but basically this is now ready with the RS gearing and the four-wheel drive definite, so it's ready to put into the car. So I'm gonna, as you can see, it's hanging over here waiting to go in. So that's the next step. I'm filthy, but at least it's a nice day and I'm getting out to do it. So hopefully next thing you'll see is that in the car. Right, so I've struggled and I've battled, but that's the gearbox in, and I've even cracked on and I've got all of the top stuff on. I've got the turbo on, got the wiring a bit better than I thought it was, got the downpipe in a bit better than I thought it was, a bit better than it was before is what I mean. Got downpipe in. Now I need to rewrap the downpipe and I need to rewrap the manifold, but not now. I've got too much stuff to go on, too much stuff to do at the moment, but this is where we are, and we're going to crack on with doing the rest as and when. At least the rest now I can do bit by bit by bit by bit, so hopefully by next weekend this is going to be going, but did well so far. Alright guys, so as you can see, Monday is on the ground, everything's back together, all fitted. I did do a test start and no leaks, no nothing, so I think that is a successful endeavour. So as you can see, filthy, I'm finished. That's me done for the day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap this up here, and then the next one, go for a first drive, got to set the gear ratios, get an idea of how it's driving, that kind of stuff, but I can't do too much because it's got no MOT. So MOT is on Saturday. Yeah, I've got things to do, so that might actually delay the next video coming out too, so it's going to be fun times. But once again, thanks for joining me, thanks for coming along for the ride, thanks for all the likes and shares and comments. Keep them all coming, and I will see you guys in the next one.